Yo, what is going on YouTube? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing out there today, man? So we're back here with another Christmas-ish reaction. Okay, this one's called Santa Claus and His Old Lady. It's from CHEECH and CHONG. Now, I have heard this song before, but I gotta tell you, the last time I heard it had to be when I was a kid. We listen to Christmas music every year since we've had our children, and I can say I don't think we've heard this song with them, right? And so that's many years since I heard this, but I definitely remember it as a kid. But even though I remember CHEECH and CHONG talking over the track, I don't remember if it's just a joke that they're telling or if there's an actual song with it. It's been that long and I'm that far disconnected from what was being said in this, but I know I've heard it, just couldn't tell you. It doesn't really bubble up to memory, so this is almost like a fresh listen, except it's not. It's somewhere in my subconscious. I just don't remember it. So let's go ahead and jump into this one. CHEECH and CHONG, Santa Claus and His Old Lady, man. I think there's a video here attached with it. It looked like with the thumbnail and whatnot, but I don't know. So let's go ahead and jump into it and see what we're getting. All right, thanks for the suggestion. Really appreciate that. Here we go.
Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? The vato with a bony knees, he's coming down the street with no shoes on his feet, and he's going to... No, that ain't it. Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? The guy with the hair on his jaws, Hey, man, come over here, man. I need some help, man.
Yeah, man, I can dig that. Like, what are you doing, man?
I'm trying to write a song about Santa Claus, man, but it's not coming out.
About who, man?
About Santa Claus, man. You know Santa Claus, man.
Oh, yeah, man. I played with those dudes, man.
What?
Yeah, last year at the Fillmore, man. Me and the bass player sat in, man.
Oh, hey,
session,
man, you think Santa Claus is a group, huh? No, it's not a group, man.
Would they break up, man?
Oh, no, man, it's one guy, man. You know, he had a red suit on, man, with black patent leather shoes. You know the guy, man?
Oh, yeah. He's with Motown, ain't he?
No, man.
Yeah, I played with that dude, too, man.
No,
yeah, he's a good singer, man.
No, hold on, man. He's not with Motown, man.
Well, then he's with Buddha, man.
No, man, you don't know who Santa Claus is, man.
Yeah, well, I'm not from here, man. Like, I'm from Pittsburgh, man. I don't know too many local dudes.
Oh, I see. Well, hey, man, sit back and relax, and I'll tell you the story about Santa Claus, man.
I love that.
Listen,
man.
Once upon a time, about 5 years ago, there was this groovy dude, and his name was Santa Claus, you know? And he used to live over in the projects with his old lady. And they had a pretty good thing together because his old lady was really fine, and she could cook and all that stuff like that. You know, like she made the best brownies in town, man. Oh, I could remember them now, man. I could eat one of them, man.
Wow, did you know these people, man?
Oh, yeah, man. They used to live next door to me, you know, until they got kicked out, man.
What, they got kicked out of the projects, man?
Yeah, you know what happened, man? They used to live with all these midgets, you know? And the midgets used to make a lot of noise, you know, like pounding and hammering and pounding all night, man. Wow.
Typical freaks,
man. Yeah, man, they were really freaks, man. As a matter of fact, they all moved up north together, you know?
Oh, they have to go get their head together, man?
Yeah, get their head together, man. And they started a commune, you know? It was called the Santa Claus and His Old Lady commune. It was a real famous one up there, man. And they used to sit around and groove all the time, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Really good time, man.
Hey, that sounds heavy.
Eat the brownies, man, and drink the tea, man, and what they did most of the time, though, was make a lot of goodies, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And they had everything they needed. They only needed to come into town maybe once a year or something like that.
Pick up the welfare check and the food stamp.
Yeah, man. No, what they did, man, is once a year, when they made all the goodies, you know, they used to put them in a big chopping bag, and then they used to take the chopping bag and deliver them to all the boys and girls all the way around the world,
Hey,
man.
well, that's it, man.
Yeah,
that sounds real nice.
Oh, yeah, they were really nice people, man. And so much class, man. They had so much class, you know, like even take the way they used to deliver the toys, you know. It's like Santa Claus used to have this really sharp short, man, you know. It was lowered to the ground, had twice pipes, candy apple red, and button tuck. Ooh, clean.
Man, that sounds like a hip snowmobile, man.
Slick ride.
No, it wasn't a snowmobile. It was a sled, you know. One of those big sleds, you know. And he used to have it pulled by some reindeers, you know, like reindeers.
Some what, man?
Some reindeers, you know. He used to hook them onto the sled, and then he used to stand up inside the sled and hold onto the reins, and then call out their names like on Donner, on Blitzen, on Chewy, on Tavo, come on, Beto. And then the reindeers used to take off into the sky and fly across the sky, man.
Wow, man. man, that's far out, man.
Yeah, and then when they flight across the sky, they used to come down to places like Chicago, LA, Nueva York, and Pacoima, and all those places, you know, and then land on top of people's roofs. And then old Santa Claus would make himself real small, you know, like a real small guy. And he'd come down the chimney, and then he would give you all the stuff that he made, man. And dig this, man, he did it all in one night, man.
Hey, just a minute, man. Now, how'd he do that, man?
Oh, well, man, he took the freeway. How else, man?
No, man. No, man. How did he do all that other stuff, man? Like, how'd he make himself small, man? And how'd he get the reindeer off the ground, man?
Oh, well, man, he had some magic dust, man.
Some magic dust?
Yeah, magic dust. You know, he used to give a little bit to the reindeer, a little bit to Santa Claus, a little bit more for Santa Claus, a little bit more.
And this would get the reindeer off, man?
Oh, got him off, man. Are you kidding, man? They flew all the way around the world, man.
Hey, that's far out, man. Hey, how come I've never met this dude, man?
Oh, man, he doesn't do that bit anymore, man. It got too dangerous, man.
Yeah, I can dig that, man, because that's a dangerous bit, man.
Yeah, let me tell you, it sure was, man. Like, just 2 years ago, man, he got stopped at the border, you know, and they took him into another room and took off his clothes, man, and searched him and searched his bag of goodies, man. And then when he was leaving, man, he was flying through the air, somebody took a shot at his reindeer, you know?
Oh, that's a drag,
Yeah,
man.
it really was, man. And then, man, he went down south, man, and they tried to cut off his hair and his beard, man. And all the time he was getting stopped and pulled over and asked for his ID, man. Just everywhere he went, he ran into too much recession, man.
No, man, you mean he ran into too much repression, man.
Repression, recession, man. It's all the same thing, man.
Yeah, man. Like, it's a drag, man, because we could sure use a dude like that right now.
You know, oh, well, he still comes around, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but he comes in disguises now.
Oh, he went underground.
Yeah, underground, man.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Yeah, but you want to see his disguise, man. Nobody would ever know it was him, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's got a job in front of the department store, ringing this bell and playing this tambourine next to this black pot, you know?
Oh, I seen the dude.
Yeah,
man.
you know who I'm talking about,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah.
I played with that cat last year, man.
What?
Yeah, we played in front of a store, man. We made a lot of
Oh,
bread,
hey,
man.
wait a minute, man. Santa Claus is not a musician, man.
I'm hip, man. That cat didn't know any tunes, man.
Oh, hey, wait a minute, man. No, he's not into that
Man.
at all, man.
No, I played with this dude.
Are you sure, man?
I'm positive.
They're good at delivering a skit, man. They are good at delivering a skit. I like the story, man. I like the way they play off of each other, and it's got that whole 60s, 70s kind of, I guess this one's probably 70s, right? It's got like that vibe to it, man. He sounds stoned as heck, as CHEECH, I believe it is telling the story, right? That's how bad I am with these guys. I even got a t-shirt. I think this might be what's on the t-shirt, but I'm so bad that I don't even know their names properly. I'm assuming CHEECH and CHONG. Yeah, CHEECH Marin and Tommy Chong. So this one, I think their delivery's so good, man. It sounds like he's stoned. He's just, yeah, man, I played with that guy, man. I know I have. No, man, that's not the guy. That's not the guy. And just the story, man. This guy's working in his project's unit, right? And he's got the elves in there with him. They're up to really weird stuff. I hear banging, and they're just giving the inside jokes for like more the adult teenager family. But like I said, are people who are listening to this. But like I said, I was a kid when I first heard this. So when they said Fillmore, I wouldn't have even recognized what they were talking about through most of this skit right here. So it wasn't a song, but it was a skit. Enjoyable regardless, but I wouldn't have known. So now I was able to catch on, understand what he's talking about Fillmore as the place. So really cool, really enjoyable. I want to thank you guys for tuning me onto this one. Let's go ahead and find out a little bit, like we usually do, about when it came out, because I really don't even know that. Alright, so go figure, this was released in 1971, which is also one of the greatest years for music that I've discovered on this channel, man. So it was by CHEECH and CHONG, one of their best known comedy routines. It was the duo's first single. So like I said, I remember this one coming on the radio stations here in my hometown and listening to it as a kid, but I haven't heard it in so long. The radio stations that we listen to now really play traditional music, and they definitely aren't incorporating the skit. I usually heard this skit incorporated on like our rock station here around Christmas time, and go figure, since I don't really tune into that music stations, radio stations as often as I did growing up, I haven't heard this in a very long time. So that was good to dive back into and actually be able to understand some of the references being made in my older age now. So thank you for turning me on to that, man. Let me know, was this your guys? I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming Cheech and Chong had to be pretty big before this even came out. I just don't know the level and the status that they had in the 70s. I know here in my area of Texas, they're a well-known name. I want to say probably at least once in my teenage years when I was, trying to be into smoking and stuff like that, that sure that this had to play on a TV at a friend's house or something, but I definitely didn't tune in because I don't know much about them. I can vaguely even remember a scene from one of the movies, but I know that they're a rather enjoyable duo, so maybe I need to spend some time diving into their catalog or something like that. I don't know really what else they have. So thank you for this suggestion. I really appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction, tuning in with me and listening to some Cheech and Chong, man. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. All right. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to those celebrating. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.